This is a live shot now at the NXT Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn, the tag team champions.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. This right here is actually very, very interesting. So the fourth round was dope. The fourth round was the best round of the draft. It was the most memorable round. I don't know if anybody's really going to remember the first three rounds, bro. For real, for real. They might remember individual names that are changing shows like a Bianca Belair, maybe Gunther. Who was another name that was changing shows from the earlier? Bobby Lashley, the OC, Street Profits, Edge. Yeah, Edge, since he's moving. But like the rest of them, ain't nobody really cared. The fourth round was the dope round. We had Damage Control with all three members going to SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura going to Raw. Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn got a call up going to SmackDown. And then Indi Hartwell got a call up going to Raw. We're going to talk about Indi Hartwell in the next video, but we're going to talk about Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre. And I love what they did because they showed a camera of the NXT, like all the NXT roster was in there. And they were watching to see if they were going to get drafted or not. I love seeing that. Man. That was amazing, just them showing that camera. And I knew HBK and Road Dogg were going to draft the call-ups. I knew that was going to happen. When they came out. And I love the way they played it because Road Dogg was like, HBK, unfortunately, you're going to be sad about this one. He was sad about all three of them. So Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn goes to SmackDown. And you know what's crazy? I made a video earlier. I talked about, okay, if you go to my video with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade might have attacked Sol Ruka, Nikita Lyons, and Whitney Truth. I was talking about the attacks that happened, right? I went into more depth, and then I did an actual draft preview just for the NXT ladies. I went through all of the roster of the NXT ladies, and I think some of them I missed the predictions. Like I went back over and listened to it. I actually missed some stuff. I didn't predict every single wrestler, but I ended up talking about Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre, how they needed to be drafted. Both of them are a little older. Isla Dawn, I think, is like 28 or 29. I think Alba Fyre is like 30 or 31, 32, somewhere up in there. I was like, nah, they need to go up. And I was complaining about why would they have the tag team title so late? Like, you know, they should have had them like late last year. You know what I mean? They should have had these tag team titles, but it all makes sense now, because let's go over how this went. First of all, let's say this. Let's go over this. I think Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre was legitimately maybe surprised. Their reaction was great. It was a great reaction, man. I think that part of it was not kayfabe. I think they were legitimately shocked that they finally are going to the main route. Like, they finally made it into the WWE, which is probably one of their goals, right? And you can see it when they hugged each other. That was a real hug, bro. Like, that was like we made it type hug. You know what I mean? And that was so sweet to see. That's for those of y'all that have watched the NFL draft these last couple of nights. That's what you love about the draft, when you see these people getting drafted. They're celebrating with their families or coaches or whatever in communities. The high school they went to, the college they went to, whatever it is. Who's ever right beside their best friends, their wives, their girlfriends, whoever it is, right? I love seeing that, right? And this gave me that same feel, bro, because they're a package going over there. Like, it's not just Alba Fyre that got drafted or Isla Dawn that got drafted. It's both of them. Both Scottish girls, too, man. Too bad they already did Clash at the Castle last year in Scotland, because they would have gotten a huge hometown ovation, man, if that took place this year, man. Hopefully in the future they're able to go back over there just for Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre, because they should actually main event Clash at the Castle, bro. Like, we know Drew McIntyre did it. I don't know if Drew McIntyre is going to be in the company that long, but man, it was great to see Alba and Isla do their thing, man. That was wonderful. They got drafted to SmackDown. Now, this is going to be a two-part video because I want to just focus in on them going to SmackDown. Want to talk about Kayden Carter and Katana Chance actually interrupting them and challenging them for the tag team titles. We're going to talk about that in the next video. But my last thoughts on this is, I basically did predict that they were eligible to be drafted because I expected them to be drafted, to be honest with you. I've been talking about them being drafted for about, the last 2 or 3 months now. Even when they were tag team champions, I was like, I think they're going to be drafted, bro. Specifically Alba Fyre, because I was like, bro, she had already done her time. She did a whole year or something like that, some change. I'm like, bro, Alba Fyre should be on the main roster. And what I can't wait for is their entrances. I think their entrances are going to be dope. Their entrances are going to be dope on SmackDown. I believe they're gonna elevate SmackDown too, because SmackDown's been needing some better female performers, bro. They're gonna elevate SmackDown a little bit. They've done a great job on NXT. They done all they could do in NXT, man. So I was just like, yeah, this was needed, man. I'm so happy for them, man. I'm happy about this decision. Very happy about this decision right here, man. I can't wait to talk about Indi Hartwell later. But we're going to talk about Katana, Chance, and Kayden Carter in this video. But leave me your thoughts, please. If you got any thoughts, leave them in the comment section for me. Go on ahead and give this video a like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank y'all for watching. After News Delight.